we've been having a lot of smoke in our air, and it hasn't been safe for us to go outside because the air quality wasn't very good because of all the smoke and ash from the fires. For this week's STEM challenge, we're going to test the air quality in 4 different locations. One will be my backyard, one will be Cordonices Park, one will be Cragmont, and one will be the marina. Now you can choose to just do it in your backyard, or if you want to do it in other locations, you get to pick your other locations. So we're going to have to create a tool to measure the air quality. And to do this, we're going to need a milk carton, string, a hole punch, a Sharpie, a pair of scissors, Vaseline, and a magnifying glass. Mine looks like this. Okay, so first step is to cut apart your milk carton on the seams. I'm going to cut off this top part. Now I have 4 rectangles, and each of these I'm going to cut into 3 smaller rectangles. So now each of these I'm going to punch a hole into the top. Now 3 of these will be for my house, my backyard. 3 of these will be for Cragmont. 3 will be for Cordonices. And 3 are going to be for the marina. So I'm gonna write home 1, home 2, home 3. I'm gonna write Crag 1, Crag 2, and Crag 3. Those are Cragmont. So that's Cordonices 1, 2, and 3, and Marina 1, 2, and 3. Alright, now on each of these, I am going to draw about a 1-inch square. Alright, so now I am going to tie a string onto each of these. I'm going to need string about maybe 8 inches long. So now I have about 12 pieces of string about 8 inches long. And I'm going to take them one at a time, put it through the hole, match up the 2 ends, and put a knot, or get a grown-up to help you put a knot in that. So that's 1 for home. Alright, now I have 3 for Cragmont, 3 for Cordonices, 3 for the marina, and 3 for home. So then you're going to put a little bit of Vaseline in each of the squares, and I'll give you a closer view to see how much. Okay. These, we're not going to put the Vaseline yet. When we get there, we'll put the Vaseline. But these are going in the backyard, so these can have their Vaseline, and let's head into the backyard and hang them up. And then I headed over to Cordonesis. And I put the test strips in these locations at Cordonesis. Then I got in the car and I went to Cragmont. And this is where I put the cards at Cragmont. Next I headed down to the Berkeley Marina, one of my favorite spots. And this is where I put the cards at the marina. Then we have to wait 3 to 5 days, and we'll wait and see if any particles get stuck in the Vaseline. So after 3 to 5 days, we're going to take our test squares down, and we're going to take a close look and see what we can see inside that square. This is a little preview test I did last week in my backyard. And if I look closely, I can see there's a bunch of particles in there. And I'm going to count how many particles I see. So get your magnifier out, take a close look at your test squares, and count how many little black or gray or brown, how many little specks are inside your square. The more specks, the lower the air quality. And if you have cards that have no specks, that means you have very good air quality. So I'm going to leave my test squares that I just set in the backyard, the marina, Cragmont, and Cordonesis. I'm going to leave them out there for 3 to 5 days, and I'll share the results with you next week. All right, so give it a try. Get out there and test your air quality. Our air is getting clearer. The wind is blowing the smoke in another direction, and we can go outside and enjoy the fresh air again. Have a good time testing air quality.